We have some breaking news that is just coming in now from over at the Supreme Court, where there's a new ruling now in from the justices that could affect how much you're actually taxed for what you buy online. NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams is joining us live now from the Supreme Court. Pete, what's this ruling about?
Well, not only could, but will affect what you pay online. The Supreme Court has said that now states can require internet retailers to collect sales taxes. So that means the things that you buy online, the retailer now can charge you sales taxes, and in many cases must charge you sales taxes. Now, for the longest time, the Supreme Court has said, based on a decision years ago from catalog companies, that unless a company had a physical presence in the state, like a retail store or a distribution center, the state could not require that retailer to charge sales taxes. Today, the Supreme Court said that thinking is out of date, that the internet era has changed everything, and that logic no longer applies, that the physical presence rule has prevented the people who still have a presence in the state from being on the level playing field with internet retailers, that they get an advantage by not having to charge sales taxes, and therefore what they sell can be cheaper. So the Supreme Court is opening the door to this now. I think what it's going to mean in practical terms is that the large internet retailers will have to charge sales taxes, and many of them already do. Amazon.com does, for example. Other internet retailers do because they have so many, Walmart, for example. But smaller companies, those who do business, for example, on eBay, may have to charge sales taxes. The specifics of that have yet to be determined, but this certainly opens the door. It's a big change. The Supreme Court says the old understanding of how it works with catalog companies is outdated. The internet changes everything. So you're going to see more sales taxes for the things you buy online.
So, Pete, you're coming out. We're talking about this internet sales tax decision. There was a decision that we might have been talking about that we're not, which is the one on the president's travel ban. We're still waiting on that. And there's, only a couple of days left in the term to be able to get that, right?
So there's at least 2, I think 3, or maybe even 4 decision days left in this term. We now know we're going to get decisions again tomorrow. We're going to get them on this coming Monday, probably Tuesday, probably Wednesday after that. The travel ban case was the last one argued this term, so logically you would assume it'll be the last decision we'll hear. Today, the Supreme Court handed down 3 other decisions, kind of clearing the underbrush for the big cases yet to come. So I think we have now 8 cases left to decide, and we have 3 or 4 more decision days. So I don't know when we'll get it. I suppose we could get it tomorrow, more likely next week, more likely the last day of the term.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.